Yo, who the fuck told you God was a man? Who the fuck said God had a gender? Who the fuck said God was flesh? Who the fuck made God die? How the fuck can God be born if they never, ever had a beginning or an end? They? No other gods? No other gods. Other gods. Gods. But ain't but one. So he must have had kids. And now that I have kids, I understand God even more. And I can tell you damn sure this. I will never sacrifice my kid, my child, my only child for the world. Yeah, y'all definitely got God fucked up. I think I understand when they say no other gods before, because it takes two to have a baby. So the God and the goddess, and they always, the Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father, but we only give praise to the father. It would make sense why the mothers in here aren't getting the praise that they should. Even though they are getting praise, but at the same time, they're not getting praise. Okay, let's just leave it like that. God is a collective, a family, a body, masculine, feminine energy, and there's the child. So me, born from my father, I have a masculine energy. Being my mother's child, I have feminine energy, and me being the child, the two becoming one, I am the one who was sent. And every parent wants their child to be better than them. So I'm the one that's sent here to do better than my mother and my father, yet learn from them. When God had us, are we meant to be better than God or be the best? Is God's intentions for us is to eventually surpass her divinity in love? Because every parent wants their child to be better than them in the right way. So I would guess Lucifer kind of had a point. Because we aren't supposed to praise men, so tally mark on Lucifer's name too. Not giving him any praise, because it just means light. The light barrier, light carrier. Aquarius is the water carrier. Then you have the light carrier. Is there a wind carrier and the earth carrier? There's somebody holding the earth. That's a. But to say God died, that's some real human said shit. Like, clear as day. You can't be omnipresent, omnipotent if you have a expiration date. You can't even really be considered a good parent if you're sacrificing your kids. You're not going to kill the devil, which is killing your kids, but you're going to kill the kids. Not like you did the first time by water, because you apologize for that. When you apologize for something, it means you did wrong. So that means in the Bible, God made a mistake. Oh, bad. I killed all y'all. I'm sorry. Here's a rainbow promising that I will never do that shit again. Instead, I'm going to do this shit. Fire. Yeah. Inside, my creator's telling me that is not me. That is somebody claiming to be me. Like when Yahweh went to Moses and said, hey, I'm Yahweh. This is my name. I never told you this name before because you were the only one that is honorable to hear such name. I came to the others, but they didn't know my name the way you know it because you are special. You're a foreigner. And everybody helping out migrants and immigrants and not home. That's a Yahweh type shit. The God of the foreigners. But there is somebody impersonating God. And that shit is just, I feel like if somebody was copying you, impersonating you, but had you held up prisoner, that's some, when you think about Hollywood, how they be soul swapping people, what if they try to do the same thing to God? Like, this is God. And these are fragments of God's soul, like the ancient knowledge and ancient stuff, which has now been corrupted. It started off good till somebody flipped it and made it bad. And now there's two definitions of the word bad. There's two definitions of the word, there's two different actions of the word knife. Or just cut up fruit. Gay has two different definitions. Like, bruh, back then everything meant one thing. Somebody with their split mentality came and caused a schism in between the truth and belief. So not only is your belief everything, what you believe is everything. But you can't spell the word believe or belief without the word lie in it, which necessarily means that what you believe isn't necessarily true. You can also believe a lie, and you cannot believe the truth because you can only know the truth. Yeah, I believe that's true. Then you're doubting. That's not knowing. That's believing. You don't believe your parents. You know your parents. So when people believe in Jesus, they slightly doubt Jesus because they don't really know. If only they knew. But the soul in me, the divine in me is pissed that people actually are worshiping the death of God. God died and was born 3 days later. 3 days from Friday is Monday, not Sunday. It don't even make sense. Like, it aggravates my heart really, 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 really. It's like a pinch of anger somewhere deep down in the fog. I'm so detached, I can't feel it, but I'm so aware I acknowledge it. So what am I going to do about it? What does divine want me to do about it? What can I do about it, divine? You get people to think. People don't know because they don't ask questions. They don't ask questions because they're not thinking. They're not thinking because they don't ask questions. They're not aware. They're not concerned. It doesn't even pinch an interest. Why Christmas? Why Easter? If God cannot, if the Creator is not a maker, if the Creator cannot die or be born, what is the purpose of Christmas and Easter? Since bunnies don't lay eggs, since Santa can't go down a chimney, since we don't have a chimney, since there is no Santa, what is the meaning, the symbolism behind it? When I say use your head for more than a hat rack, I'm not saying try on different hats for your head. I'm saying, bruh, just because you can wear a hat on your head don't mean you gotta play dumb. Act like you got some damn sense. Think. Use your head for more than a hat rack. Your head is not just for wearing hats. It's meant to think. When my grandma used to say, I'm about to go make water, I knew she wasn't going to make water. She's finna go use the bathroom. You have to be in a certain mindset to understand the symbolism behind the phrase. It's like a riddle. And God speaks in signs and languages, symbols and colors, nature. And we got to tune in, have a 360 perspective like an owl to pinpoint the truth within the lie. God